good, everybody? I'm Danny D'Lo, and this is Danny D'Lo Biker TV. And today's episode, we're going to talk about GBNF, gone but not forgotten. What do we do to memorize our brothers when they die? How do we react? How do we handle it? What do we do when we find out our brother is gone forever? How do we act when those kind of things happen? What do we expect? What do we want when our brother dies? There's a huge line between the civilian world and the biker world. It don't matter if you're in a club or not. When a brother dies, there's certain ways we deal with it. And we're going to get into all of that right after this. What's good, everybody? Once again, I'm Danny D'Lo, and this is Danny D'Lo Biker TV. Hit that like, subscribe, and hit that alert button. So GBNF, gone but never forgotten. When a brother dies in the biker community, it don't matter if you want to MC or not. There's certain things that we do, us old school guys, when it comes to a brother dying. Me personally, when I find out one of my brothers dies, first thing I do is I reach out to my brother's family. Let them know I'm here for them. If they need anything, I'm here. I may even go over to the crib and sit down and talk with them and cry with them. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that I'm here. For whatever they need, I got it. But I take a ride that day to remember my brother. I take a ride in his honor. I do a burnout before I leave my house. I've got a bunch of burnout strips that are about that big old hole in the concrete or in the asphalt of my driveway. And that's to remember my brothers that ain't here no more. I'd like to think that they're up there smiling and clapping as I'm burning that tire up, smoking it for them, revving up that motor. Let me tell y'all something, man. You ain't never experienced life until you went to a biker funeral when there's 200-300 motorcycles leaving that funeral and we're all revving our bikes up. Rah, 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 rah. You've never, man, I got chills. I got chills in my arms just thinking about that. It's a beautiful sight and feeling to know you showed up for your brother. I've got ashes, I've got rings, I've got ribbons, I've got all kinds of stuff in my pocket of my vest, my cut. It goes with me everywhere I go when I ride. That's not only to remember my brothers, but that's so that my brothers are riding with me today. Every time I ride, they ride. See, in the regular, quote-unquote, regular, normal world, citizen life, people are more concerned with, like, who gets the car, who gets the truck, who gets the property, who gets the boat, who gets the money, who gets this, who gets that. In the biker world, we don't want nothing much. We just want a very small piece of our brother so that we can remember him and he's always with us. It could be something, anything. You know, we've cut up our brother's leather jacket and made patches out of his leather so a piece of him is with us. I've got a couple of different sets of pipes that a brother of mine was known to have. I've got them in my shop. I'll probably never use them again, but they always remind me of my brother. I've got air cleaners, I've got handlebars, I've got all kinds of stuff that belong to a brother of mine. And every time I look at them, I remember each and every single one of those brothers, each and every single one of those memories I remember with my brother. A good brother of mine died one day, and I'd say about a month later, his family reached out to me and said, hey, we know this sounds crazy, but we know your brother was always known to wear green gym shoes when he rode. And he was a massive man, huge guy. And his heart was just as big as he was. And he always had on these bright green tennis shoes. This dude was so big, to give you an idea, he had an old bagger, right? He used to sit on the back seat of that bagger. He never stood in the front. He sat in the back with his legs on the highway bars and big ass apes. That's how he rode. That's how big he was. He was huge. But he was known to have them bright green gym shoes. And they asked me if I wanted them, and I'm like, yeah, I would love to have them. And I remember his wife, it was either his wife or his son, I forget which one now, but it was either his wife or his son was like, I don't know why you would want these old dirty things, but one of the guys said you might like something like that. And I'm like, I would love it. I would love to put my brother's shoes on my mantle, so every time I see those big, beautiful green shoes, I remember my brother. That's how we are in the biker world, man. Don't get it twisted, man. It ain't all about being gangster and being cool. We got big hearts, and we express them differently. But at the end of the day, we got that same heart, that same passion, that same love for our brotherhood. If you walk into a clubhouse, at a club party or something, you'll see pictures on the walls. You'll see a hat. You'll see a pair of gloves. You might see a whole bike sitting there, like a whole shrine. You'll see shadow boxes. You might even catch a brother walk up to one and put his hand on it, just to let his brother know, I'm here, brother. I remember you. I love you and I miss you. Wish you were here, brother. There's a lot of symbolic things to this world, man. It's not always about being cool, wearing a set of rags, and doing all that quote-unquote cool guy stuff. We got hearts, man. We love our brothers. This story gets brought to you by my big brother, Red. A lot of you guys on the biker set here in the Midwest know who I'm talking about. When I was a young buck and I first moved out here, I met Red, my brother Red, and he was that badass biker. And he was a member of a 1% club, one of the big four as well. And he's still alive, by the way. I'm talking about him like he done died on me. God forbid. I love you, brother. God bless you. But so I met him, and y'all got to remember something, man. When I moved here in 2005. So I was originally from Chicago, the West Side. I was an old gangster, old gangbanger. I came out here, and I started getting in a bike gang. You know what I'm saying? And my brother Red, I'll never forget, man. He became my biker daddy. Okay, that's why I call him my big brother, man. He became my dad in the biker world. He taught me everything it is about being a biker. And I remember to this day, man, I wanted a leather jacket just like him so bad, right? And he had the old school black leather jacket, you know what I'm saying? The old school with the buttons up here, and you know what I'm saying? And I gotta laugh when I think about this. So I wanted that jacket so bad, but man, I was broke back then. I was so broke, I couldn't pay attention, man. And I bought this leather jacket for $100. It was a good deal, but it was brown, and it was a brown. I think it said "Live to Ride" on it or some corny crap like that, right? And I get this leather jacket, and I come walking in this house, and man, I thought I was GQ smooth, baby. I walked in there, I was all fitted up, had my leather on. I'm like, yeah, I'm a mother effing biker today, baby. And this brother shut me down so hard. I was sick. I walked in the door and he goes, come here. What are you doing with this crap? He goes, first of all, why'd you buy a brown leather jacket? I'm like, bro, it was on sale. It was all I could afford. And he's like, get your ass over. Come here. And he starts unbuttoning all my buttons because I had them all buttoned up. You know, I was GQ, bro. I was good to go. He unbuttons all my buttons. He takes my strap off. I think he may have even tore it off the jacket. Unbuttons everything. He's like, unzip that damn thing. He's like, you got to be loose. He's like, bikers are loose. We don't care. We don't want all these buttons and all this crap. We want to be loose and comfortable. And like, he started teaching me the game that day. So he's taught me how to work on my bike. Because of him, I'm so thankful for him. Because of him, I can build a motorcycle myself. I can work on him. I can diagnose him. Sometimes he even asks me about something, which means the world to me when he asks me, because he's forgot more than I know, right? So when he asks me, because he really did forget, it makes me feel like I'm on top of the world, because my mentor, my big brother, is asking me, how do you do this? It's the most awesome feeling in the world. So the other day he calls me up. Actually, his old lady, his wife, calls me up. Says, hey, Red wants you to come over. He wants to show you something. So I walk in the door. I sit down. We're shooting the shit. And he goes, I want to give you something, brother. He gave me his old leather jacket. I'll let that sink in for a minute to my old school brothers, because I already know y'all are like, wow. Wow. He gave me his leather jacket. And it's all old and wore out, you know. Still works great. Don't really fit, a little too big on me. And I'll probably never wear that leather jacket. But I take that back. If he dies before I die, I will wear that leather jacket that day for him. It meant the world to me that he gave me this jacket, y'all. I can't even explain it. And it's not because I wanted this leather jacket or anything like that. It's the fact that it belonged to my brother. And he's moving away pretty soon. And it's not a goodbye or a farewell, but it is sad. It's sad to know that I can't call my brother I can call my brother every day, but I can't go to his house and stop by and say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I can't hang out with him no more, because he's going to be gone for a while. And you know, and that sucks and that hurts, and that's a whole nother topic, right? But I just wanted to share that moment with y'all, because that's what brings this whole story up. You know what I'm saying? It's some little things, man, that means the world to us. You know what I mean? It just means so much to us, just some little dumb things, man. You know, another brother of mine, when he died, he was known to have, he had a thing for turtles. So a guy that I once was brothers with, that I no longer talk to anymore, he has a turtle keychain that he puts on his bike to remember our brother that passed away. It's some little things, y'all. Some little things that separates our brotherhood in the biker world, in the biker community, club or independent, compared to everybody else, the others. So drop a comment and let me know, what do you do when one of your brothers passes away? Give me a memory. Tell me what you've done for your brothers after they died. Tell me about what you got to remember him by. Drop them comments and let me know, y'all. Gone, but never forgotten. Much love and respect to all the brothers and sisters that are up in heaven right now, smiling upon me and every single one of y'all, because we out here doing our thing. Much love and respect to y'all. Peace.